Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. Assalamu alaykum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's another day with al-fiqh. Now, al-istinjahu wal-istijmaru wa kayfiyatuhuma. Al-istinja means using water to clean yourself after you get rid of waste from your body. After passing excreta, istinja is using water as a means of what? Of cleaning. Al-istijmal is when you use what is other than water, be it anything you use in cleaning yourself that is permissible aside from water. That is istijmal. Wakayfiyatuhuma, and how it is done, how the process is derived. Now, the result is derived through the process. That's kayfiyya, how it is done, the procedure. Istataba yastatibu. Istataba means he got himself cleaned after passing out excreta. And istatoba in most cases is with aid of water. Yastatibu is what? Cleaning himself with water. Ajza anhu, that is, it suffices for him. Yujzihu, it is okay, it suffices. Anaza, al-harbatu sagira, a small arrow, that's anaza. Al-khala, an open space, that is where people will hardly see you. When we say open space, it means something that is not having structures. Where, as you have it in the olden days, where people get rid of excreta from their body, by accessing this means idawa ina. Idawa is a small vessel used in carrying water. It's very close to like your kettle. Only that this one is made from skin. What I meant with skin is like tire. Al-khiraq is a piece of clothing, a rag or napkin. Al-iqtisar, when we say iqtisar, it means when you are not passing something. When we get to the passage, you are going to get what iqtisar means. When I say I'm going to be limiting myself to this particular thing. So iqtisar is out of limiting oneself to something. As-sabilan, this is a mustalah, is a terminology. Literally, sabilan can mean two ways, but here what it means is the passage of your urine and the passage of what? Of your excreta, the number one and the number two. So, arih, fistilah il-fuqaha. So this is also a terminology. Rih is, that's gas that comes out from your buttocks. That's rih. You know that. Qada'ul haja is also a mustalah, it's also a terminology. Qada'ul haja, answering the call of nature. You want to go on to number one, number two. Istanja, yastanji. Istanja means he got himself what? Cleaned away from impurities with the aid of water. That's istanja. You undergoing what? Istinja. Yastanji is undergoing istinja. Atba'a, yutbi'un. Atba'a means he followed something up with another thing. Yutbi'un is following something with another thing. Al-istijmal, mustalah, as we have explained what istijmal is all about in the topic. Al-istinja, same thing, we have explained that too. It's also a terminology. Al-qubul, al-mustalah, he says it's also what? A mustalah, a terminology. Al-qubul means what? The frontal part. That is where your urine comes out. That is what is called qubul. Ad-dubur is the buttocks, the back. You know, it's also a mustalah. Al-istinja. And Anas in radiallahu anhu, from Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, he said, Kana Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam yadkhulu al-khala, that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he does enter al-khala, the toilet. You can call it toilet, but I've explained what khala is all about. Where you answer the call of nature, that's khala. Now, fa'ahmilu ana, who is talking to Anas? He said, fa'ahmilu ana wa gulamun nahwi. He said, I'm going to carry with me, along with me, wa gulamun nahwi, and a small boy with the same age bracket, or that is close to me in age, we also carry along with him idawatan mimma wa anazatan. That is, myself and the other boy that is very close to my age, we carry along. When the person Salam want to go answer the call of nature, we are going to follow him. That's the meaning. And we carry along with him idawatan, a kettle containing water. Mimma, can you see? Wa anaza, and an arrow. Fire stengy bilman. And he's going, after answering the call of nature, he's going to clean himself up with what? With that water. Muttafaqun alayh. And this was reported by Imam Bukhari and Muslim. They both agreed upon the soundness of the hadith, the authenticity of the hadith rather. So yeah, what's the meaning of why anazar? What's the use of this anazar? It means this arrow will be what we planted. So it's going to be a sign for the person that is far away that somebody is here. Are you getting me? And thereby you can place something on it. That's it. Now, here we have the diagram. As you can see, this idawa, you can see a small vessel containing water, having a like mouth of a what? A mouth like kettled like mouth. Can you see? What is happening? This thing is not written again. This another, as you can see. Now, and this khirq, you see a piece of clothing. Thalathatu ahjab, 3 stones. 1, 2, 3. Can you see? And warak, this a tissue or a paper. You can see a tissue. Now, al-istijmar. يروى عن عائشة رضي الله عنها أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال. It was reported from Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, that the Apostle of Allah صلى الله عليه وسلم said, إذا ذهب أحدكم إلى الغائط فليستطب بثلاثة أحجار. Whenever one of you go ahead to answer the call of nature, إلى الغائط. غائط there is a crater. فليستطب, he should clean himself. Like I said, istitoba is cleaning yourself after excreta. Bithalathati ahjar, with 3 stones. Fa'ina atujzi'u anhu, that it suffices for him, that is going to get him cleaned. Is okay for him. Rawahu Ahmad wa Nasa'i wa Daraqutni. Famin adhin al-hadithain, and from these 2 hadith, yumkinuna an na'rifa al-istinja'a wal-istijmara wa bima yakunan. It is from these 2 hadiths that we have narrated now. It is very possible for us that we understand and we get to know of al-istinja and al-istijma, and how both can be achievable. From what do we do? How do we go about al-istinja? You know that is with water. That's what it means with wabima yakunan. As istinja will be with what? With water, and istijma will be with other than water. Hukmu al-istinja'i wal-istijmari wa kayfiyatihima. The ruling guiding istinja and al-istijmar and the process. Yajibu al-istinja'u aw al-istijmaru li kulli kharijin min as-sabilaini illa rih. Said it is important, it is compulsory, yajibu, it is compulsory that al-istinja, using water in cleaning oneself, or istijmar, or using what is other than water in cleaning oneself, it is compulsory that it is applied لِكُلِّ خَارِجٍ مِنَ السَّبِيلَيْنِ, for everything that comes out from the 2 parts. That is the frontal part and the what? The back side. Are you getting me? All things that come out of them, out of impurities. It is important that it is compulsory that we either get rid of it with istinja or istijma. All that comes from it, illa rih, except from that gas you release. You know that. وَقَدْ عَرَفْنَا مِنَ الْحَدِيثَيْنِ السَّابِقَيْنِ أَنَّ الْإِسْتِنْجَاءَ يَكُونُ بِالْمَاءِ. And we have gotten to know from the two hadith that were reported, that were narrated earlier, that verily istinja will always be with what? With water. Amma istijmar, and as for istijmar, fayakunu bil hijara, is going to be with what? With the aid of stones. Aw ma yakumu maqam al hijara, or what can replace or can stand in place of stones. Min al waraqi, of what? Tissues or papers. Wala khiraqi, or piece of clothing. Wala khashabi, or plants or wood. Wanahwiha, or something that is related to that. Illa al-azma, except for bones. You cannot use bone in cleaning yourself. That's the only exception you have. Though, the exception that was made there is only bone. But add to it that we also have what? Animal dung. You cannot use that, as it's also what? An impure substance. You cannot use it in cleaning what? An impure something. Are you getting it? So, yeah. Now, Al-hikmatu min mashru'iyyati al-istinja wal-istijmar. The wisdom behind the legislation of istinja and istijmar. Ash-shari'atu al-islamiyyatu walillahi alhamd. The Islamic ruling, the Islamic legislation. I would say the Islamic law. Walillahi alhamd. Glory be to Allah. Kamilatun is what? Is complete. Fil ibadat wal mu'amalat. As far as act of worship is concerned, and as far as other affairs are concerned. That is mu'amalat, the way we relate, our daily activities. That has nothing to do with our worship. The Islamic law is what? Is perfect in both regard. Wal adab, and morals, wal akhlaq, and behaviors. فَمَا مِنْ شَيْءٍ يَنْفَعُ النَّاسِ إِلَّا بَيَّنَتْهُ وَرَغَّبَتْ فِيهِ. There are no affairs that is beneficial to people except that the Islamic law had explained that وَرَغَّبَتْ فِيهِ, and it has encouraged us to venture into it and to do it. وَمَا مِنْ شَيْءٍ يَضُرُّهُمْ إِلَّا بَيَّنَتْهُ وَحَذَّرَتْ مِنْهُ. And there are nothing that would be of harm to them, that may cause them harm, except that the Islamic law had what? Explained that وَحَذَّرَتْ مِنْهُ, and it has warned against such. وَقَدْ بَيَّنَتِ الشَّرِيعَةُ الْإِسْلَامِيَّةُ آدَابَ قَضَاءِ الْحَاجَةِ. And verily, the Islamic law had explained and taken care of the rulings that has to do with answering the call of nature. وَأَوْجَبَتْ تَطْهِيرَ الْقُبُلِ وَالدُّبُرِ مِنْ أَثَرِ الْبَوْلِ وَالْغَائِطِ بِالْمَاءِ أَوْ بِالْحِجَارَةِ أَوْ مَا يَقُومُ مَقَامَ الْحِجَارَةِ كَالْوَرَقِ وَغَيْرِهِ. وَأَوْجَبَتْ, in fact, it has made it a what? A law, a compulsory act, that al-qubul, cleaning the frontal part, wadubu, and the backside, min athar al-bawl, from traces of what? Traces of urine, it, or traces of feces, bilma, with water, aw bil hijara, or with stones, aw ma yakumu maqam al hijara, or doing that, ascertaining that with the means of what can stand in place of the stones, kalwak, like using tissue or paper, or oil, or what is other than that. Min al adab al islamiyyati inda qada'i haja, out of the Islamic etiquette and morals when answering the call of nature. نهت الشريعة الإسلامية عن استقبال القبلة أو استدبارها في أثناء قضاء الحاجة إذا كان الإنسان في الصحراء أو الأماكن المكشوفة. The Sharia, the Islamic law, had prohibited facing istiqbal al-qibla, facing the qibla, أو استدبارها, or backing it, في أثناء قضاء الحاجة, during the process of answering the call of nature. إذا كان الإنسان في الصحراء, especially when someone is what? Is in an open space, and Sahara is when where you have no vegetation. That is when in the desert, open space. I will amakin al makshufa, or and where you have the open spaces. It is in this regard, it is prohibited for you to face the Qibla or to back the Qibla. That you don't face the north side wisely or the southwise. You don't face that. وَيَجُوزُ ذَلِكَ فِي الْبُنْيَانِ. But this is permissible where you have buildings in your homes. Are you getting? وَنَهَتْ عَنِ الْإِسْتِنْجَاءِ بِالْيَدِ الْيُمْنَى. And the Sharia also prohibits cleaning oneself with what? With the right hand. أو بفضلات الدواب, or cleaning oneself with the aid of what? The remains of the animal dung. أو الطعام, or cleaning oneself with food. أو بشيء محترم, or cleaning oneself with something that is precious, that is regarded, something that is revered. You cannot clean yourself with that. Like cleaning yourself with the Quran sheet. Are you getting the pieces, or where you have Allah's names or the likes? Something that is precious, you don't clean yourself with that. Kayfiyatul istinja'i wal istijmar. The procedures of istinja and al-istijmar. Ba'da qada'i al-haja, after answering the call of nature, yajibu tanzifu athar al-bawl. It is compulsory that the traces of urine is cleaned. Awil or the traces of feces is cleaned bilma, with water. Bilma at-tahur, with clean water. Hatta ta'sul an-nadhafatu kamilatan, till purity is achieved, till purity in its entirety is what is ascertained. وَيَكْفِي عَنِ الْمَاءِ استعمال ثلاثة أحجار لإزالة النجاسة. And it suffices, instead of using water, it suffices that you use 3 stones in getting rid of these impurities from your body. فَإِنْ لَمْ تَزُلْ النَّجَاسَةُ زاد الإنسان الاستجمار إلى 5 أحجار أو 7. And after using these 3 stones, in lam tazul najasa, and these impurities remained, as you see have traces of them, you are unable to get rid of these impurities. Zad al insan, in this regard, someone will have to increase the number of stones you are using, or this number of this substance you are using, to be what? From 3 it becomes to 5 stones or 7. You notice that it should be in the odd and not even. Amma idha tajawaza al-kharij min as-sabilaini makanahu. Amma idha tajawaza al-kharij min as-sabilaini makanahu fala budda min isti'mal al-ma'i at-tahur. He said, but in the case that idha tajawaza al-kharij min as-sabilaini makanahu, if this thing that is coming out of the 2 parts, out of these impurities, whenever it surpasses the place, the actual place, are you getting me? These impurities now surpasses, that is, this impurities is now beyond the actual place, the frontal part and the back side. Understand now. Maybe you have it now coming, afflicting your body outside that place, that is its actual place. Fala Buddha, in this regard, it is compulsory. Mean isti'mal al-ma, that water is used, clean water is used in cleaning, getting rid of that impurity. Wal jam'u bayna al-hijarati wal ma'i afdal wa akmal fi at-taharati min al-iqtisari ala ahadihima. And combining the usage of water and stones together in getting yourself clean from impurity is what is best. Wa akmal, and is most complete in what? In ascertaining purity, than min al-iqtisari ala ahadihima, than sufficing or stopping on any of them. Maybe using only water or singling the stones. Are you getting me? Using both istijma and istinja together, said is the best. وَقَدْ أَثْنَى اللَّهُ عَلَى أَهْلِ مَسْجِدِ قُبَى بِقَوْلِهِ تَعَالَى. Verily Allah had showered praise over the people of the Masjid of Kuba. Allah said in their regard, Fihi rijalun, in this place, there are men, yuhibbuna an yatahharu, that they love to clean themselves away from what impurities. That is, it has been established that they do use what stones and water. Allah yuhibbul mutatahhirin, and Allah love those who get away filth, cleaned away from themselves. Qalu, and the people of Kuba said, Inna nutbi'ul hijarat al-ma wa al-bazzar. That verily what we do is that, what we actually do is that, nutbi'ul hijarat al-ma. After using stone, after using water, we use stone again. We follow the usage of stone with water. Nutbi'ul hijarat al-ma'a. We follow the usage of stone with water at a go. Al-Bazzar reported this. I think we have understood that. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it better understood. We stop here for today. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.